So this question comes from Peter. How do we, as leaders, adapt and adjust to all the challenges we have in today's society? Example, culture, short-staffed, pay me more, I want to do less. How do leaders adapt and adjust to those challenges?
Well, I can only speak to how we've adapted. We've adapted in that the more noise there is out there, the more deliberate time you need to be spending with your team, giving them very clear expectations of what we need. Quit paying attention to the noise. This is what we need from you. This is what it looks like to be a contributing teammate. So one is you're constantly communicating with your team. Number two, you know who you are as an organization, and you're not going to compromise that. It doesn't matter what other people's noise are. We know our purpose. So lifting up the purpose of your organization before your people over and over is critical. What you're doing? Is it within our purpose? Is it within our values? Is it within our critical goals? So the answer to noise is clarity of direction. And so we're constantly lifting up. Our trust accelerators is what we need from each other and how we behave with each other. Our critical goals, which are in light of all kinds of people wanting things from us, the noise. What are the 2 or 3 things that we have to always make sure that we're not neglecting if we're going to maximize ourselves as an organization and meeting people's needs? So, and then what are our values? Is what we're being asked to do a violation of any of our values? And then is this on purpose for us? If we're saying no to any of those, the answer is what we're being asked to do is noise. So that decision frame that we teach organizations how to build is the answer to not being taken down by the noise.
And if you're on purpose, and it doesn't matter what industry, it doesn't matter, it could be education, manufacturing, it doesn't matter what industry, each company wants to make an impact on the marketplace that they're serving. And if they have a purpose, they can have that impact. If you forget what it is.
Well, you either live by your purpose or you live by everybody else's noise. And so, again, the answer to overcoming noise is to have a daunting clarity about why we're here, what is our purpose, and what impact do we need to have. And that becomes, you want to, most of the time, noise screams like thunder, and purpose, values, and critical goals whisper. You want to make sure that you're talking so much about this, and it's so much front of mind, that is the thunder, and that the noise has become the whisper.
It's a whisper. I love that.
It takes time and a lot of work to do that.
And it has to be repeated over and over again.
The average person doesn't even begin to get something unless they've heard it 8 to 12 times. Mm-hmm. So we're constantly, we ask that question here all the time. How does that fit our purpose? How does that fit our values? How does this fit our critical goals? If it's not, we need to have a really good discussion of why we shouldn't move forward or should move forward. And so we're very intentional. Intentionality is the opposite of reacting to the noise.